Man, I'm like fucking stupid or something. I see the whole like shopping carts and bury me here, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, so there's someone like hanging on this tree or some shit that's so fucking gore bagged or something, or like they killed their whole family, and they're just not seeing it. they're not show they're not showing it on camera yet because it's like, why the fuck were they so fucking grim? It was just like, ah, this was fucking weird. But like King Ezekiel's like, I've seen things. You know, like this is like, the man
Yeah, but
insanity of man.
that motherfucker would say that shit over fucking anything. Like he saw like a
I
fucking BK Broiler rapper, and he's like, "The plight of man comes in many forms. I can't imagine what would bring someone to do this. The depths of human depravity. This BK Broiler rapper is an affront to the kingdom." I hate that motherfucker.
It was really that fucking like that telegraphed and that quick. Like we were saying, yeah, like the kid dying is gonna be his like call to action, but it was really like that's predictable. That shit seems fucking irresponsible as fuck. Like yeah, I'm for the kingdom, I'm for the colony. I mean, but those reasons are still valid now. Basically, whatever he was saying, he was aware that like the peace could go at any minute or something. Or was he really like the peace will continue until now he finally sees it won't because it's always going to be fucking weird. And like if anything, he's proven right because there was nothing going on until Richard did that. Now he knows that Richard did it.
Yeah.
So I still felt bad for the kid. I mean, I knew like he was gonna get fucked up. At least he didn't get like so fucking like Conifakinaed or something. I know you were fucking hyphy for that, but like,
I
you
at
know,
least wanted him to get fucking beat with that stick.
yeah. I mean,
Like,
I
look,
was surprised like he just died. Like when he got shot in the he got shot in the leg or something, right? Or was
there
it like
was
kind of
two
in the abdomen or
gunshots.
something?
Well, there was two gunshots. Did he get shot like in the shoulder
I think that
and
was a
the leg?
fucking. I think that was like a fly swatter speed moment. Like it was like a commercial
Oh.
break, and like it was the same shot again. Usually they don't do that, but it was like the
Uh,
exact same shot. I
well,
thought
just because the
anyway.
sheet on the fucking bed or the table, like his leg, there was blood, and then there was like a fucking pugilist spot, like up near his shoulder,
I
like on
assumed,
the
I thought, I
forehead.
noticed that too, but I assumed that that was like a stab after the fact.
Well, why was that shit like on his shoulder then, not his head?
It looked like his head to me.
It was like on his chest to me.
Hmm. This is fucking stupid as fuck anyways. Did Richard, so Richard was planning on being killed for it, but like also they're gonna know that he fucking did that shit with the
Yeah, I
fucking
think he
cantaloupe?
basically. Yeah, I think he planned. That's why he left it there. There's no other
But
reason for
like
him
that's
to
a
leave it
stupid
in
ass
such an
fucking
obvious
plan.
fucking spot. Well, I imagine because they said, um, like a couple episodes ago, like you're the first fucking one to go, asshole.
Well, yeah, I know that part, but it's like admitting that you incited this is like proving that Ezekiel was right in his mind. If Richard did not do that shit, they would have been fine.
No, I think basically from Richard's point of view, Ezekiel doesn't think that the saviors have the balls to fucking escalate or something. Like that's what Richard's perspective is that Ezekiel thinks that he can always negotiate that they're never going to have losses. But if he can show them that something is trivial as one fucking melon can cause someone to die, that just shows, like, you know, the perilousness of the situation. I agree with you that it kind of fucks him up to know that that shit is instigated. But, like, that motherfucker wasn't thinking straight. He had such a fucking hard-on, fucking stirring shit up.
Yeah. Yeah, he was pretty much dead anyways, because like of Daryl's threat.
Yeah.
I don't think he was serious though.
It'd be funny if he was. It'd be funny, like, if that motherfucker was still alive. And, like, Daryl witnesses, like, someone shoot Carol. Like, that's not that dude. Like, it's completely, like, Carol leaves her fucking home and is, like, on a mission with Daryl. And is not a savior or nothing. It's just some random fucking crazy person shoots Carol. And he's like, I'm gonna fucking kill her. He goes and kills that dude.
It was interesting that like I find that squad leader interesting in that like he's not so fucking like reveling in this shit, but sometimes he is. Like he gets the rules and he's like really wants to enforce them. And he was definitely gonna kill someone for that one cantaloupe,
Yeah.
but he still is like somewhat understanding and like empathizes with like a kid dying type of thing. And also that like that other guy is like so deferring to him. And also the I chose this for no stress. This whole this position, I guess. And we were just talking about like maybe he's not running an outpost, but he's still doing the collecting for one
Yeah.
specific place. So I assume he's taking the responsibility if they're fucking up. I mean, that's just I don't know, that just sounds stressful to me. It is kind of weird that they let Morgan kill Richard too. I don't know. That's like basically an outsider fucking killing like Glenn or something. It's easy. I'm just saying, I'm just making the point that it's easier to like think to overlook that or something because it's not Rick's, it's not our group, quote unquote. But it's pretty fucked thinking about it. Like you're just letting your number two die, basically.
Well, he was pretty much like the de facto leader of security, or like
That's what I'm
enforcement
saying.
in the kingdom.
Like I know Jerry is like his like assistant, but that's not quite number two. Like if anyone who was a number two, it'd be Richard, or at least General. I mean, Richard's story was kind of interesting. It's like it is kind of a weird spot if you see problems, but it's easy to kind of just assume there are people taking care of this. There are people in authority here, in positions of authority, you know, like smarter, stronger, something like that. I can see how it could feel easy to just not say anything. Because it's also like, do you want to fuck your shit up? Like you're standing in a group. It's like, oh, who's this asshole coming and telling us like how to fucking call shots and shit?
Yeah.
Like we fucking got it, asshole. Like sit the fuck down. And then you're permanently fucked. Even if your concerns are totally legitimate, you're fucked. They will never. If they're that type of person, if they're the type to be like, oh yeah, yeah, you know, actually we're on it, and I appreciate you coming forward. Matter of fact, like you know, you should have more of a voice. Like I like that you stepped up. There's that type of person, and there's this type of like the fuck asshole. Like they could even be unaware of the problems, and like him bringing it to their attention would piss them off because it makes them wrong, and makes them look stupid. Like I could see that too. It really depends on who's the leader. And especially if the group was as fucking large as it says, it's like a fucking city of tents and shit. Like
Yeah.
it is kind of a hard spot to be like, yeah, let me do something. It's like, who the fuck am I? I get what he's like, who the fuck are you? I get what he was saying.
The T on her backpack was backwards, wasn't it?
What T?
Like the KATY on that backpack.
I mean upside down. How could it be backwards?
Because they were using like a typewriter font T that has a curl on the bottom.
Oh.
And,
I
on
guess
her
so.
backpack, it looked like a J with like a crossbar, but it should be going the other way. The tail should be going like a backwards J with a crossbar if you're writing a T in that style. I
Yeah,
just thought it was
probably
a really
right.
fucking weird detail, like, because those letters didn't look written by a child. Like they were too like even and neat and like level and straight, and all the same size. So
Well,
it's
you
like,
could
why would
headcanon it
someone?
if you're really pressed to headcanon it. It's like, this is the way Katie spells her name every time, even though we told her to kind of make it the other way around. So it became like an in-joke in the family that she always does it. And it's like, Mommy, I want this backpack. And, it's like, okay, we'll have it for you real nice. And so they got it like, they put like such effort into doing it the way she does
That's
it. Yeah, like I said, if you were
I
pressed.
mean, that's kind of like, I don't know, like sentimental, I guess, but not while the kid's alive. Like if the kid was dead and you got like a memorial tattoo in like the tattoo had her like signature the way that she writes it on it, I could see that being as sentimental. But like if the kid is alive and you make them that backpack, you're just perpetuating a mistake. Like it's not cute at that point. Like you're making them
Yeah,
look
you're acting like parents are like so fucking clinically, procedurally correct and shit. Like sentiment and emotion will always rule.
I don't know.
Whether
I'd
it's
never want to raise my kid to be a fucking asshole.
I forgot to mention Negan said taint to tip.
Taint to tip. Yeah.
I feel like TWD's like language shit has really been pushing it since Negan's come into the cast. They really like, cause like Negan can't say fuck and all this shit all the time, but they never said shit as much. I don't even know if they ever said pussy, like at all. I also don't
I
know
think
how
I
different some.
think that they may have in season 2. I remember something.
Yeah, maybe like one of the prison people or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But like it's definitely like one of they don't do it often, and I'm also like maybe it wasn't maybe some of this was not aired in uncensored on the original run on AMC. I know Breaking Bad was definitely like the DVD and Netflix were different from the actual run. That shit fucks me up when I'm like, the fuck, like, why is it? Oh shit, yeah, that's right.